Legend Total War here, and today we've got a Rating Your Doomstack video covering a Wood Elf Deepwood Scouts Swift Shiver Shard Doomstack. So this isn't one that I ever expected to get sent in, because honestly I never thought that the Deepwood Scout Swift Shiver Shard was a particularly good unit. It has lower range than the regular Deepwood Scout, and Deepwood Scouts are kind of, in my opinion, not really a great unit compared to other units that the Wood Elves can get. If you're going to go cheap, you go Glade Guard. If you're going to go Doomstack, you go Waywatchers. Because these guys here don't do a whole lot of armor piercing. But at the same time, that missile strength there is absolutely huge. 115, but that's largely because they're able to shoot essentially 3 times every 10 seconds. But there's not a ton of armor piercing there. They've got a ton of ammunition as well. Okay. And we've got a few heroes in here. Anyway, let's just give it a fair chance, and we'll see how we go. I can't imagine it's going to be 10 out of 10. What's this? Master of Supplies. Okay. Alright, so we're going up against Azag the Slaughterer. Yeah, there's just a lot. We're outnumbered 2 to 1. There's some very strong units in here. The biggest concern is definitely like the cavalry and the chariots. Because we're not on the cavalry beta, so the chariots are going to be really powerful. And we don't have melee infantry, so they're not going to be able to be countered anyway, just by charging into them. Anyway, we'll just see how we go. I mean, I guess if you're going to go Deepwood Scouts, it is a cheaper alternative to Waywatchers, but I don't think they're that much cheaper. Another concern that I have, that I usually don't like doing this, is having an entire army that's got magic attack. So this map here is a little bit of a concern because I'm actually going to put them in a control group, in a locked control group, so that I can keep moving them in formation. Yeah, this map's a little bit of a concern because if we run out of space, we can't move around much at all. So we really need to get rid of their we need to inflict the army losses before we get down to here, which could be difficult. You know, I'll see what I can do. Let's have a look at some of these abilities here. What do we got? Okay, Befuddlement of Mischiefs.
Deepwood Guardian.
Okay. Prevenathrema. There's a Tormentor Sword there. Okay, I got an idea. I want to use 3 arrows of Kurnos right away on Azag, if we can. Which did, sweet fuck all. Cool. Probably should have used it on the Arachnarok Spider. Okay, slow these guys down just for a little bit. I don't want to start moving back just yet. Okay, how do you get this? I don't think I've ever seen that on Wood Elves. Right, we've also got that. Okay, and start moving back. Yeah, while they're moving back, they don't shoot anywhere near as well. That's it, get rid of Azag, that'd be good. Okay, I don't want to use this because I don't want to increase my cooldown timers. Right, keep moving, keep moving. But every now and again, we're going to need one of them to slow some of this shit down. Because like I said, the cavalry was going to be the biggest concern here. We also do have a bit of life magic. Okay, okay. Not too bad so far. Not too bad. Most of the cavalry's gone. Okay, move back a little bit further. When does this come back again? 26 seconds. Because yeah, I could use a little bit more wiggle room with them. Although most of the cavalry are gone now, and that was the major concern. Balance of power's looking good. I think we got rid of Azag. Did we? Yeah, Lord dead. Okay. You gonna shoot or not? It's doing pretty well. Just concerned I'm gonna start running out of ammunition. I mean, we've used up about a quarter of our total ammo. Because once we go into melee, these are not good. Okay, we can relax a little bit. I think that's. Oh, hang on. We got incoming here. Alright. Shoot that one. Do it have another Prey Venethramer? Yep. Pop it down. That gives them reduced missile resistance. Come on, I did tell it to shoot that. And I guess the magic damage is bypassing its physical resistance, so that's actually good. Victory's in our guts. It's doing pretty well. Okay, move back. Okay, we got another one of these ready to go. Yep. Slow them down. Okay, need to get more over here. Stop them. Alright, we got some more arrows of Kurnos. Let's chuck it in on the, probably should pick different targets, but whatever. We're really here to test out these guys, and they're so far doing a pretty good job, I think. Wow, that's a very early army losses. Wow. Wow. This is a very high battle difficulty, right? Yeah. Well, that performed way above my expectations. Like, we took a little bit of damage, but that was to be expected given how quickly they're sort of rampaging at us. And I guess it was actually... Yeah, we still had a fair bit of room to move. Oh, I could keep running them down because we're actually faster than most of them. Yeah, that was... I guess there were a lot of like really high value units that we killed very quickly, like the Arachnarok spiders. Yeah, they really did some damage there.
Battle ready. Advance!
Deepwood archers! We understand.
Sort of dilly-dally there a little bit, but we're catching up.
Moving.
Where are you? If you can get over here and slow them down a little bit, could be good.
Protector of the forest.
Cause yeah, it said valiant defeat, and we... Yeah, we still have plenty of ammo remaining. I gotta see how we did this. How we built this. This was really good. Really good kills, and it was such a quick fight. Like, it was really, really quick. Wonder if we should have gone up against a bit more. Well, this is going to be the problem of it. It definitely can't handle like 3 full stacks, because once they get past half ammunition, they really start losing a lot of bounce power. We didn't reach that point with most of them, which is probably why the army losses got triggered. Like, I wasn't being particularly efficient with the ammo, I just put it on fire at will. If we just got rid of that unit there, we would have obliterated the entire war as well. And then, yeah, just recover that. Alright, well, let's have a look at it and see how he managed to get the stats that high.
My lady welcomes the brave knight.
Okay, that was over here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Lady of the Glade.
So let's have a
at your
look.
service.
How does it have that much ammo? It's in allied territory. It's good that you played a strong diplomacy game. Alright, let's have a look. Talent of Kurnos, yeah. So 15% extra range for the Lord's Army. That's good and everything, but if you put that with Waywatchers, their 190 range goes up to like 200 and something. Alright, and then you've got Bolts of the Forest, which the same sort of stat bonuses for Waywatchers as well. Extra range for Glade Guard, Deepwood Scout, and Waywatchers. Right. That would have been really handy in that battle, but that's okay. Oh, you've gone a bit heavy on this stuff. on all the different mounts. Maybe it would have been better with sight beyond sight, but whatever. You should go down the blue line as the Wood Elves. What difficulty is this on? This is on very hard difficulty. So, hey, money's, I mean, you're handling it, I guess. Alright.
You need me?
Let's have a look at this Glade Captain. So, Ariel's chosen. Okay. So, marked by Kurnos gives charge bonus. Ammunition during forest battles. Right. So, if I
The forest
this.
has spoken.
I don't think that counts as a forest battle. I think you actually have to be in the forest. So, I'm not sure. Let me just see.
I go forth.
The stat doesn't seem to have changed, because I know we had 41 ammos. 41 ammunition. And a
Lady
forest
of
battle
the
is like you have
Glade.
to actually be standing in a forest. Also, we don't have a siege attacker here. Let me just check. If I
Lauren.
besiege this... Wait. What's the siege attacker here? This. Is this the siege attacker? How did he get this?
To arms!
I'm still trying to figure this out. Okay. Oh, you got this. Target practice. I don't know if this provides, siege attacker, though. Right, okay, that's some sort of, I don't know how we got that, to be honest. I have no
Destroy
idea.
them.
I've never seen that for the Wood Elves. Which unit in here is the siege attacker? It doesn't really matter that much, but looking at it...
By
Yeah, look, they've still got 41 ammo. So, yeah, that didn't apply in that situation. I'm still unsure about what is considered a forest battle. I'm pretty sure you have to be standing in a forest in order for that to be the case. Or you have to, like, be in a forested region. Like King's Glade. I'm just not 100% certain. Feel free to let me know in the comments below when this is actually triggered, because I have no idea. Because that would have been good extra ammunition for sure. Alright, and the Way Stalker, what are you providing for the entire army? A Prayer of Anathema was good for sure. Reload time reduction, 15% during forest battles. I don't know if that applied. Right. Yeah, I don't feel like the Waystalker's really providing that much of a benefit compared to the Glade Captain, because the Glade Captains don't get Prayer of Anathema though, so I guess that's something. Still, I feel as though the Befuddlement of Mischiefs is actually better, just because it does it for an area of effect. Okay. Alright, so here are my thoughts. It was good. It was good. I like the way he's built this. You could switch out... Hang on, let me just put this one out. It's curious. Let me just move back. You could
How can I assist
switch
you?
them out for Waystalkers, though. Let me just see what the difference would be. Alright, so... For some reason, it's got less ammo. Yeah, if I get rid of... Let me just take this guy out of the army just briefly.
Lady of the Azray. Azray.
He's probably got less ammunition because he's not at tier 7, is that right? Let me just
Proud
check
daughter
that.
of Athel Lauren.
Yeah, see, that would give them the extra 3 shots. Okay, that makes sense. So, looking at the difference... well, I guess Deepwood Scouts have 80 entities and these have 60. That is something to keep in mind. It's actually got lower missile strength, but that might be due to, Let me just check this. Because I'm going to be comparing this to a Waystalker Doomstack. I need to check what it would be like in this army. Alright, so if we have a look at the missile strength, their reload time is 5.4 seconds. Their armor-piercing missiles, very high. But also, these ones here shoot 2 missiles per shot. Right, so you basically double the damage. Their armor-piercing damage is 10. Right. Compared to the Waystalker, which is... at 27. So I guess this is better against a mostly unarmored army. The range difference is 219. It would go a bit higher if it was rank 7, so it'd be like 230. That range is definitely very good. Are they better in melee? Slightly. They're a little bit faster as well. And they have hawkish precision, which gives them even more armor-piercing missile strength. Yeah, I definitely don't think that this is better than a Waywatcher Doomstack. There's no way it's better. It's just cheaper. It's cheaper by about 25%, at least at this current supply line level. So, it'll get points for being cheaper, but lose points for being weaker. Now, I don't think the Waywatcher Doomstack is anywhere near as good as the Treeman Doomstack these days. Because Treeman's got a buff and these guys kind of got a nerf in the Wood Elf update, just a little bit. I'm leaning towards giving this an 8 out of 10. Like, that's a good score, I think. Like, it's a good Doomstack, but there's a lot of situations I think that it'll really falter compared to some of the... Like, 9 out of 10 Doomstacks usually are able to take out 3 armies. Like, three of those sort of armies. They were not, like, super dangerous armies. And I feel like if this was to go up against 3 armies, it'd simply just run out of ammo. Especially if it was armored enemies. Most of those weren't. That was the big thing there. Maybe 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, it largely just depends on what you're going up against. There's definitely a lot of scenarios I can definitely see this failing. Especially against faster enemies. More aggressive ones with more armor. So maybe 8.5 out of 10 would be... Yeah, but between 8 and 8.5. But I think he's done a good job in developing it how he did. The only thing I would say would be good in the army is maybe a actual spell singer. But I don't know. I guess I don't really need it if you're relying very heavily on your archers. It's just that the Wood Elf wizards, especially life wizards on an eagle, can be absolutely critical for thinning out the enemy forces right before they come. Could have gone Beast Wizard as well. Flock of Doom just got a pretty significant nerf, but I think it's still okay. But yeah, Life Wizard's definitely the way to go. I mean, this one here is a Life Wizard, but it doesn't have the Dwellers Below, which is what I was really wanting it to use. But it does have that special ability, the Befuddlement of Mischiefs. Anyway, yeah, good army. I'm gonna give it 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, it's good, but it just comes down to if you want a cheaper Doomstack as opposed to, the Waywatchers, and it depends on your particular playstyle. I still just go Treeman, or if I'm playing as Heralds of Ariel, Hawk Riders. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Feel free to inform me on when exactly a forest battle has occurred. I don't think this stance here, the World Roots, counts. I think you actually have to be standing in, like, an actual forest. So, for example, you have to be sitting in either, like light forest, then the battle triggers, and then you'll get the extra ammunition. But I never bothered to test it too much, because it just doesn't seem to trigger that often. But I think that's when it happens, but I'm not 100% certain. But feel free to let me know. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.